Good morning, Marna here. It is Tuesday, June 27th. Welcome to my channel, Crafty Ketovore. I am getting ready to head upstairs and have some breakfast. Today, I believe I'm going to do eggs and truffles. And since I'm using the carb manager, I figure I better be a little bit more precise with my measurements because usually I just measure in heapings. But I'm going to measure my ingredients. Let's see. I was going to do butter bites today, make butter bites today, but I think what I'm going to do instead is I have this whipped butter that I made and I put some bacon grease in with it. I'm going to melt this down and add a secret ingredient. So yeah. Instead of just making the brown butter bites, I'm going to wait and do that maybe tomorrow or Thursday. I'm not sure when. And then while I'm up there, I think I might go take a look at the tomatoes again to see how far they are. I know, I just looked at them yesterday, but I'm getting so impatient and so excited. I can't wait. I don't eat store-bought tomatoes. To me, those are just nasty. So when summertime comes and Dad plants the tomatoes, I get really excited about that. So anyway, I'm going to head upstairs and I will see you in the next segment. Okay, so I'm going to fix myself some breakfast. It is 10:15. I have not broken my fast yet. And I am using this pork jowl that I forgot about. And I don't have the nutrition label. I just kind of looked it up. So for the one that I found, it's peppered. I don't know that this is it, but it does have pepper on it. So it is 17 grams. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it out. All right, right at about, it says 69. I'm going to go 79, or 70 rather, excuse me. And then I'm going to cut it up and throw it in the air fryer. I don't have the fancy schmancy air fryer that I want, so I just use what I have. Eventually, one of these days, I really want to get that Ninja 5-in-1 like what Anita has at Ketogenic Woman. So anyway, I'm going to get this cut up and put in the air fryer. Okay, while the pork jowl is cooking, I'm going to make up a couple of truffles and or at least just get the mixture going. I'm not going to drag out the big waffle iron. I'm just going to get my little dash out today. So this is what I use for my truffles. And since I said I was going to measure, I guess that's what I'm going to do. Ordinarily, I would just use heaping tablespoons. But I will see what it comes out to by using heaping tablespoons, and I'll go from there. So let's turn it on. Let's see, I want 14 grams is one serving. So that's one serving, 15 grams, which is normally what I use. I'm going to pull back a little. Okay, 14 grams. That's not far off from what I normally do. And then I'm going to use my liquid egg whites. Let's see, 49 grams for 3 tablespoons, which is about what I use. Let's zero it out. come to 42 grams. And a little bit more. 45. 40, that's close enough. 48 grams. And then I'm just going to stir this up and save it for when I go to make my truffles. Alright, so here is the pork jaw finished. Perfect. I'm going to sprinkle a little salt on it, and this is going to go into, most of it's going to go into the truffles. I will probably eat a couple of them by themselves. So I'm waiting for the truffle maker to warm up. Here is my truffle batter. I just split it up into two. And this is the cheese that I like to use the best. I know I should shred my own, but I don't have any that I can shred. So I'm just going to use this. And got to use this up. And next time I'll just buy blocks of cheese and shred it. I don't know if I can get this kind, but I really love this stuff. So, and here's my cooling rack so that they don't get soggy. And I usually go for about 4 minutes. I've got my egg pan heating up now. I am just using the grease from the pork jowl. As you can see, there's a little piece of the pork jowl in there. So I'm going to let this heat up for a few minutes. So the grease was already pretty hot, so it's not taking long for it to heat up at all. Almost. Close enough. Alright, here you go. I'm breaking my fast. It is 11 a.m. Got my music going. Got it turned down right now. So I got 3 fried eggs, just seasoned with pink salt and pepper. And I used the grease from the jowl. And then I've got one of these with the jowl in it because I forgot to put it in the first one. And then the rest of what is left. And that is my breakfast, first meal of the day. Yep, still looks the same as yesterday. Okay, so I said this morning that I was going to melt down the whipped butter that I made, and I did that, and I put it into molds. Now, I'm hoping that these are softened enough that I can bite into it. I just had one and it wasn't quite soft and kind of pulled my teeth out of my mouth. So I've got my water here. I plan on drinking this today, and I'm almost done with this one. It's just a couple of swallows left in this, but this is the bubbly lemon sorbet, and then this one is the raspberry lime, and this is 33 ounces. So here is, like I said, I ate one already. Here is some of what I made this morning. I melted down and re-poured. Because I actually prefer just the browned butter bites over the whipped brown butter bites. And so in three rows of these, I used flavorings. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't think I used enough in each one because I'm simply experimenting. Last week, I made some brown butter bites, and I put a little bit more in them, and I didn't even use a dropper because I didn't have one for that. I actually just used the end of a knife and poured it into my molds and then stirred it up a little bit. So I don't think there's enough in here. But my favorite flavoring company is 1-on-1. So in here I've got the 1-on-1, 2 drops in each one, baked apple. And then in these 3 right here, I've got the pizza flavoring, and then I also sprinkled a little bit of Italian seasoning on them. And then these here are a Capella flavorings there, glazed donut. And the glazed donut is what I used last week, and oh my gosh, I had the whipped brown, or not the whipped, but the browned butter mixed with bacon and a little bit of bacon, not bacon bits, but the bits that were left at the bottom of the bacon. I put them in there too, along with the glazed donut flavoring and no sweeteners, and oh my gosh, it was so good. So I want to make those again. And I want to see, I've not tried the glazed donut flavoring from 1-on-1, but knowing how much I love their flavors, I will probably like it better than any of them. And so I'm hoping that this isn't going to rip my teeth out of my head. The other ones are just the browned butter with a little bit of bacon grease in them. So here is one of the glazed donut brown butter bites with bacon grease in it. And also the ones that I made last week that I put the donut flavoring in, I also put bacon crumbles in it too. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Needs a little bit more. Maybe I would go 3 or 4 drops in each one, but yeah, oh my, that's really good. Just a second. Okay, that was really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the pizza flavored one. I put 2 drops of the pizza flavoring in here with some Italian seasoning. Oh my, that was really good too. Still probably could use another drop or 2. When I ordered the flavorings though, I just got the little samples, so next time I order I'm going to have to get bigger ones. I absolutely love the 1-on-1 flavors. My favorite is the Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle is my favorite cookie flavor, and since I am trying not to eat sweets, this is a perfect way to get the flavor without the sweet. And so yeah, I really like this because I didn't use any sweeteners in it. But this pizza flavor, wow. So you've got browned butter with bacon grease with the little bacon pan bits in it, and pizza flavoring, and then Italian seasoning on top of it. Oh my, this is really good. Now, the base way to make this, I watched Anita at Ketogenic Woman. So if you want to see how to make it, go watch her channel. I absolutely love her channel. Love, love, love her. And then, so this one here, I really couldn't taste it. This is the baked apple. I already had one, but I'm going to go ahead and have another one. Isn't that gorgeous? And in my Amazon list, I have a whole list of these silicone molds that I want to get. So these two right in that I had left are just regular brown butter with the bacon grease. I didn't put any flavorings in that. Yep, that's going to need more. But, so good. Of course, you can use sweetener if you want to. Absolutely. But I'm trying to steer away from the sweeteners, so just a minute. Okay, so I've only got like 2 sticks of regular butter left, and I won't be able to get any until at least Friday. Probably won't do any making of the brown butter bites until next week, and I plan on experimenting some more with flavorings. I do have other flavorings, Capella and TFA, I believe it, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of flavors. I do want to get some more of the one-on-one flavors, but that might have to wait a while, because there's a whole list of flavorings that I want to try, and they are keto low-carb based flavorings, and that's what I like about it. And they have a lot of savory flavors too. So yeah, that is a really good thing. And I had gotten one of the small bottles of the mashed potato flavoring, and I used that when I was making the keto fries. And I can't remember the name of the channel. Can't remember her name. She does vegan keto. If I remember it, or if well, I'll find it, look it up, and I'll put it in on the screen right here. So anyway, for dinner tonight, since I started doing this and had already had my dinner made for the week, I didn't do any measuring. So I just tried to get just a basic measure as close as possible today for it, because what I like to do, what I would normally do on the weekends, is I would cook Brussels sprouts. I steam them in the microwave for like 5 minutes, 3 bags, and then while that's going, I'll cook bacon in a stock pot and take out the bacon, and then throw once the Brussels sprouts are steamed, I put them into the bacon grease and fry them. And then as they're frying, I add a box of steakums to that. I know to some people that might sound disgusting, but I absolutely love it. And I also add onion powder to it. Oh my goodness. And pink salt and pepper also. Well, I usually do that on Fridays, and that's what I eat throughout the week on this is going to sound funny too, on non-dishwasher night. We run the dishwasher every other day, and on the days that we run the dishwasher, I eat finger foods. That way my dad can start the dishwasher when he gets home and have everything put away early. And then on the days where we don't run the dishwasher, I eat a regular microwave meal and then just save it until the next time we don't run the dishwasher. Confusing, I know. So anyway, what I did today was I took my bowl of Brussels sprouts and steakums and tried to pick out as well as I could without the meat and weighed them. Took a picture of it, and I picked out like 10 Brussels sprouts for tonight's dinner. And then I took a picture of that, weighed it in ounces and grams, and then I'm just going to look up the labels for them or look on the carb manager to see what I can find that's closest to what I have. Does that make sense? So anyway, after I got done picking out the Brussels sprouts, then I picked out the steakums. They're, all chopped up in there, and added that, took a picture, grams, ounces. So that's how I'm going to measure. I know it's not going to be exact, but like I said, I had that made before I started measuring on Carb Manager. And now that I've been doing the Carb Manager yesterday and today, I want to keep doing that, and I want to be accountable in that way. So anyway, that's going to be my dinner. I'm going to put a picture right here of my dinner, and that is the Brussels sprouts and the steakums cooked in bacon grease. So, and that's going to be it for dinner. And now if I eat anything else, it's just going to be probably these the butter bites. I'm really just not in the mood to eat anything fishy today. I have to be in the mood for that. I had to psych myself for that, and I'm not there right now. So yeah, other than just dinner, I'll probably just have some more of these. So far I've had 4 of them. I will count them. Each one of these is just a hair under a tablespoon. I used my David's spoon. So I'm going to call it a tablespoon though. Let's see what else. And I have to do that before I have my dinner, because once I am done eating at 3:20 is about what time I normally get done. I'm done for the night. And I also put right here my fasting tracker, a picture of my fasting tracker of the time that I ended my fast. Or, well, maybe I'll do it in both spots. I ended my fast at 11 a.m. this morning. So, all right. That is going to do it for today. I think that is enough. So if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really, 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 really appreciate it. And I really want to start having some conversations with people. Right now I'm only at 4 subscribers since I just started yesterday. But I'm hoping to get a lot more and to make some new friends on top of the acquaintances, or friends rather, that I've made on my other channel. So yeah, that's going to do it. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.